my friends, how you doing today? I am doing well, and welcome back. Welcome back to this channel. Yes, and I did the unthinkable. I did something that I didn't think I was gonna do.
You should have saved me some.
All right, yeah. So listen, I complain a little bit about buying things over and over again, but I got to tell you that there are certain movies that I just loves and passion. Listen, everybody has a favorite movie. Everybody has a favorite movie. Everybody has a movie that they got to own every copy of, no matter what. You got to listen. You got to own the 4K, the Blu-ray, the Steelbook, the DVD, the everything. You got to own it all. It's just a thing. It's just a thing. And this movie in particular is near and dear to my heart. So something came out, and I didn't expect to spend money on it, but the price was kind of right, and it kind of made sense. So what I'm talking about is the movie M3GAN. And this is my Blu-ray, DVD, and digital code, which the digital code is long gone because I've had this for a while, and I've already given this away. Did buy it brand new. Listen, I have a life-size M3GAN right here, okay? It watches me sleep, okay? It's still in the box. I don't plan on ever taking it out of the box. I plan on keeping it collectible like this in the plastic, like it was shipped to me. But it does take up a little bit of real estate. But it's a life-size M3GAN. It's got movable eyes. The thing is killer. Okay, I absolutely love it. I adore it. It's like one of the pride of my collections. And the movie itself I thought was great. And I am looking forward to the M3GAN 2.0. Excited about that. So yeah, I got the M3GAN Blu-ray DVD digital combo pack, okay? And then, yeah, I went out and I bought the 4K, even though I'm never going to watch the 4K. This is the 4K Blu-ray combo pack. So officially I have every format that they could possibly release. You got the Blu-ray, you got the DVD, I got the 4K. So that's every physical format that I could think of. Plus, I don't think M3GAN is streaming on anything either. So you guys with your, just watch it on the streaming channel. Well, I got a phone call from my daughter about 2 or 3 weeks ago. I feel like watching M3GAN. They want to charge me $2.99 or $4.99 to purchase it from a streaming channel. Yeah. Why didn't you just buy the physical media? It's actually dropping in price. I'm gonna tell you and show you what I got. So then I got the 4K. So I got the Blu-ray. I got the 4K and I got the DVD all wrapped in that. And then I had to get the special edition. This is the Best Buy exclusive steelbook packaging, which I've never opened up, but I will tell you that this is getting a re-release. I seen it on Amazon, which is kind of crazy because I guess because Best Buy is no longer selling physical media, I guess maybe they sold the rights to all of their steelbook art or the steelbooks or whatever. So now Amazon's picking them up and they're actually giving, I guess, reselling them. Minus the Best Buy sticker in the corner, which I don't know whether or not I should just pull that Best Buy sticker off now at this point or just keep it for memories, because I get kind of ponder back on that day that I put this thing on hold and had to go drive up to Best Buy and actually this was like one of my last purchases before Best Buy bit the big one and became just a store that nobody wants to. I personally I haven't stepped foot in Best Buy since they stopped selling physical media. I have no reason, no purpose whatsoever. I buy my TVs and stuff like that from Walmart and Target. I buy my sound system stuff or whatever it is from Walmart or Target, or I'll buy it online from either from a used guy from a Facebook Marketplace or whatever it is. So I have no reason. I don't know what, I guess listen, I know when I went, I actually got to a battle with the Best Buy guy when I went in there right before they would get ready to rid of physical media. And my son was standing on the side of me. He's like, "Dad, man, when you got this like crazy passion about physical media, these people don't care. They don't care what you have to say. They don't care how upset you are. You keep telling them that this is important, this is important, this is important. They don't care." I mean, the guy was literally like, he's like, "That's not making us any money. We're gonna focus on the iPhones, and we're gonna focus on the TVs and the computers and the sound systems and the vacuum cleaners and crap like that." But then all of a sudden they got a toy department now Best Buy got a toy department, and it doesn't make any sense to me. So yeah, so I had to get the steelbook, of course, okay. But then I'm at Walmart the other day, okay, and tell me that this is not a thing, okay. This is like a coolish thing. Do I have something prepared? No, I don't have anything prepared. That sucks, okay. I got my phone. I could do it with my phone. All of a sudden I'm walking through Walmart and I see this, and this was like, comment below if you ever had one of these no brainer, no thinking, just doing. It's like this is like I don't care. I don't care how much it costs. I don't care. I'm buying it no matter what. But I went down the aisle, and I want to say this was $9.98 or $9.88. You know, you get Walmart's got those weird prices, and it's actually a M3GAN with a slipcover. But this is just a Blu-ray digital. But it's M3GAN slipcover, but it's it glow in the dark, and I was like, damn, you know what I mean? It's like. I gotta have this, and I will tell you right now. I mean, I don't know if I'm gonna see if I can illuminate this thing, put some light on this thing, and then maybe kill a light or whatever. So I know the ring light in the back is probably gonna mess this all up. But I'll tell you right now, this thing looks killer in the dock. Like if you energize this thing with the you fuel it up with the light and everything like that, and then you shut off the main light at night. I have this thing against the wall, so it's like prominently displayed because I just think it's so cool. Her silhouette of her face in the dock is crazy messed up. Let me see if I can do this. Did it light up? Did it light? Hang on. Okay. Look at that. Yeah, I had to kill. I mean, it's daytime here, so this is in the daylight. I mean, and it is glowing. But I'll tell you right now, in the pure darkness, it's even cooler. Let me get the lights back on. Hang on. And I'm back. Yeah. With the magic of editing, I have magically moved around my room. I've shut off lights. I've turned lights back on. Isn't the editing process amazing? Yeah. This is just too cool. I'm sorry. I already put it in plastic because I put all my stuff in plastic here, and it's still factory sealed because I have no ambition to open it because all it is this is actually the Blu-ray DVD digital, so it's actually this, which is kind of cool because actually, yeah. It's kind of cool because it's just but it's not that cool. I probably paid almost $30 for this when it first came out, and I paid less than 10, well maybe 10 with the tax. But yeah, I don't normally do slip covers, and they did have a wide range of these glow in the dark slip covers from like Godzilla to Psycho to like all these different kinds. But M3GAN was the one that kind of set me off. I was like, this would look so great displayed right on top of my life-size M3GAN with all of my other M3GAN movies and M3GAN whatever until M3GAN 2.0 comes out, and then I add those onto my thing too. And if M3GAN 2.0 is a banger, I'm gonna say it's a banger. Yeah, you'll be seeing another video of me purchasing the Blu-ray 4K DVD and everything else from that too. Listen, there's like two movies I got to tell you that I just can't say no to. I don't know what it is, but you all have your favorites. But actually, it's 3 movies. I'm sorry, 3. M3GAN, Rocky Horror Picture Show, and Abigail. I just can't. I cannot pass up a variant. I can't pass a variant. I have no idea why, but I have when it comes to Rocky Horror, I've been collecting those for years, and I started off with the VHS tapes, and I even have a graded VHS tape from Beckett that I'm very proud of. It's factory sealed. It's graded like a 9.0 or whatever. I was very excited about getting it because it's a big part of my childhood. I remember when I was little, and I used to ask my father, I'm like, hey, can we rent that? They used to have it at the counter at Blockbuster Video because they couldn't put it out because I guess it was so controversial at the time when it came out, and it was real expensive. So they were selling it at the counter for like I want to say like $80, but you could rent it. My father was like, no, I don't. You can't watch that movie. That's disgusting. It's a dirty movie, dirty movie. Told me all this stuff like that. And then one day I was like, you know what you do. You get older, and then you're like, oh, all those movies that Daddy told me not to watch, I'm going to watch now. And then I watched it, I was like, this is a great movie. This is great. And then I started going every year we go see the Shadowcast at least twice a year during Halloween time. And I will tell you that around my areas, they have the Shadowcast that plays weekly. So if I ever just feel the urge to go see the Shadowcast and watch the Rocky Horror Picture Show on the big screen, I can go any Friday or Saturday or whatever. I believe they do it every Friday or Saturday. It's just that cool. It's a cool thing to be part of and be in the middle of. I've had to, between me and my wife and my kids, we've probably gone to see it live with the Shadowcast probably about, I want to say 50 times, if not more. I'm not sure. Me and my wife have gone more than the kids because we kind of grab each kid at a time or whatever. But I love it. It's a staple in our holiday, and it's a must. It's a must. It's just a must. But yeah. So if you want, I'd run out because I'll tell you right now. I watched YouTuber the other day, and he was going over these things at his local Walmart, and they did not have this one. They had a lot of other ones that I thought were kind of cool, but the other cool thing is this is also a Blu-ray. Okay, I'm not too big on getting, rebuying the slip covers on the DVDs. Like, I will tell you that if this was a DVD, I probably would have passed on it. I probably would have passed on it because I already have the DVD and I have the regular DVD. I don't know. I just think that I probably would have passed on it. I mean, I like the art, but I also want it to be to make sense. Which is kind of this is kind of cool though, because actually until I just lifted this thing up and showed it to you, I didn't even realize that this was the Blu-ray and the DVD in a 2-pack. So all they did is just put it in another slipcase, and they're reselling it again, but for a reasonable price. $9.98 or whatever is not going to break me or kill me, or it's not going to break any of you either. So with that said, my friends, yeah, I thought I'd share that with you. Okay, so I'm a M3GAN fan, and I gotta own everything M3GAN. Okay, I have multiple autographed photos of M3GAN also. The little girl that played M3GAN and the actress that was in M3GAN. I just really love the movie. It was, a lot of people gave it got a little bit of a bad rap. They were kind of like, oh, this is, just trying to take the place of Chucky. It's just it's a Chucky ripoff type thing. They're trying to find another glorified Chucky. And I thought the movie was different. I thought it had a better situation. And what's cool about this is that you get the theatrical version and you get the director's cover, the unrated version. So you get this. So a lot of people complained that when it came out and it was theatrical version, I think it was rated PG-13, and they were like, you know how we like a horror movie. We like a horror movie, gory, bloody, and rated R. Okay, I'm sorry, but when I go see a horror movie, I want to see that R rating. I want to go in there and I want to be disgusted. I want them to offer me a vomit bag like they did when I went to go see Terrifier 3. And I want them to offer me a vomit bag. I want to see some blood and gore. But when I did go see it in the movie theater, I got to tell you, it was pleasant. And the other thing that made me feel good about it was like, this is something that I could probably actually show to my like granddaughter if she was like in a couple of years. You know what I mean? It's like, this is so... The violence is really not that bad, and I could kind of skip through it very simply and very easily, where like when I used to show Child's Play and Bride of Chucky or Seed of Chucky to my kids when they were younger, I would be sitting there with the skip thing on the DVD player just so they couldn't see half the stuff. My kids to this day, they're like, Dad, I watched this movie for the first time and without you, and I didn't even know it had this scene in it. I said, you wouldn't have known that had that scene in it because I had watched everything prior and I kind of skipped everything. So it was it's kind of a weird thing that I used to do. But listen, as a parent, number one, if you're gonna watch a rated R horror movie with your child, it's probably in your best interest to sit with the child and explain to them that this isn't real. This is a movie. This is make believe. This is fake. You know what I mean? And also, you don't want to show them the sex scenes, and you want to try to avoid the F word or F bomb or whatever, especially if you're dealing with younger children. So I'll tell you the truth, and I've said this story before. My daughter was younger. She had to be like maybe like 6 or so, maybe 7, and she watched Child's Play, the first one, for the first time. And because I edited everything, it literally looked, if you were a child watching Child's Play the way that I fast forwarded past all the violence and fast forwarded past all the stuff, and then we got to the end of the movie, all it is a story about this little boy taking care of a doll that eventually the mother tries to kill at the end. So actually, Chucky becomes a star if you play it to your kids the way I played it. So I remember my daughter was in tears at the end of Child's Play. She's like, no, what is she doing to Chucky, Dad? Why is she doing that to him? He didn't do nothing wrong. And I'm sitting there like, oh. Did you like the movie? She's like, yeah. Listen, Chucky and Tiffany and all, it became like such a thing in this house that my youngest daughter, Christmas came and she wanted a Tiffany doll so bad from Spencer Gifts, and Christmas time came and it was like one of these things where she like Santa Claus hid it. Okay, Santa Claus hid it somewhere in the house, and she opened up all of the presents and everything like that. And I got video footage of this. It's the cutest thing because she was probably like maybe 4 or 5 or whatever, and she starts crying, and I'm like. And we're like, what's the matter, hon? What's going on and everything? She's like, I must have not been a good girl this year because I didn't get my Tiffany doll. And I'm like, no, honey. I said, calm down. She's like, and the funny thing is that year she had snuck down early and she had taken like bites out of Santa's cookies. So on top of that, she's crying. She's like, it's because I stole Santa's cookies. I stole Santa's cookies, so I didn't get my Tiffany doll. And it was just like the cutest thing. She's standing there in these little leopard skin pajamas or whatever, and she's crying her eyes out. And I'm like, wait a minute, wait. It was almost like a Christmas Story moment. I'm like, what's that behind the couch? What's that package over there behind the couch? What is that? Did Santa leave something behind the couch over there? It's like, just like straight out of Christmas Story. I'm sorry, I had a Christmas Story moment. I'm like, what is that behind the desk? No, what is that over there behind the couch? And she went over there, she opened up, her eyes just lit up. There's a smile on her face. And she carried that dang doll around for days and days and days. And then eventually she cut its hair, put makeup on it, and kind of destroyed it. But luckily for her, this guy over here, the collector, had two other ones that I bought for myself, and they're one that's still in the box and one that's out of the box, and they're kept safe. So when I drop dead, she can have a brand new one all over again. And with that said, my friends, thank you for stopping by. Listen, a little sharing video today. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Let's get this count going. And with that said, my friends, thank you so much for stopping by. Go pick up your copy of M3GAN Glow in the Dark for $9 and change. All it is the original one with a new slip cover on it, and it's under $10, okay? And they got them at your local Walmart now. I don't know how long they're going to be there, but they're there right now. And I will see you later.
You should have saved me some.